Hi everyone, this is Jennifer. Welcome back and welcome if you're new here. I'm going to be planning out another week in my Erin Condren life planner. So this is the Canvas Hourly Life Planner. I've been in this planner since July, and we're going to use the same weekly kit that I used for my monthly view here, which looks like this. It is KIT-551. So let's go back and see. Yeah, these launched in September, the November kits. And KIT-551 is called Fall Feeling. It's just this really beautiful, muted kind of tan and cream with a pop of navy blue. I did use some of the weekly add-ons here for my month view. If you're interested in using some of those add-ons or weekly kit stickers in your month view, this video for November's plan with me, I think is going to go up on Monday. And the video that I'm filming now for weekly planning will be Thursday's video. So if you're watching this the day it launches, you can go back and watch Monday's video if you're interested. And I talk about these monthly pages as well. All right, so bright and bold, beautiful week here with one of the brighter PlannerKate kits. This is the current week, and as I'm filming this is Friday afternoon. So another kind of fall vibe kit with some lighter muted colors. I absolutely love how this week turned out as we're heading into the weekend. But today we're going to be planning out the week of November 20th. And with Thanksgiving being this week, I did grab some of my daily duo stickers that I've already used for my monthly planning because I thought I might have events that span over multiple days and I could utilize some of these daily duo stickers. So I have those, but for the main part, we're going to be using the strip headers. I do not have the sampler page. Kind of talked about this too. I was kind of reflecting on what sheets I wanted to use, and I went with the full boxes, and I actually got 2 sheets of this, but the other sheet is for my traveler's notebook, and then I have the washi strips as well. Still plenty to work with. Now, I know that I have been saying I'm going to do some PlannerKate 2024 kit testing in some different planners, and I have several of those, but I actually wanted to wait to do that until it was actual planning time for those planners, and those planners start in January. So here after the last couple months of 2023, I'm going to start probably either replacing these Thursday plan with me's in this planner, that's my main planner, to those other planners, put those into rotation just to try out the PlannerKate stickers in those specific planners, such as the Laurel Denise and the Moxie Life. And I have a plum paper that actually started a couple months ago, so I could probably do one of those earlier sometime in December rather than waiting for January to get here, but we will see. I don't know if I'll replace my Thursday plan with me's or I'll keep doing these Thursday plan with me's in my planner, or if I will just do this planner because it has to stay up to date and not film it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Lots of options though. And then I do think I have the wide washi. And last week I moved my washi to the top because our evenings are usually busier than the morning time. But I think for Thanksgiving week, that's not necessarily going to be the case. So I'm going to move this wide washi back down to the bottom. And that'll be at the 6:30 mark. Now, she does have an updated washi that goes all the way to the edge. I forgot to order that one and ordered this old add-on 4, which wasn't updated. This washi was for like the previous life planners, and she does have washi out for the new life planners, so it's a perfect fit. I just forgot to switch my order. And actually, I'm going to leave that all the way across, I think, instead of trimming it. If I was going to trim it, I would use my slice tool. You've seen that around here before. It's linked in my Amazon favorites. I also didn't use my tweezers, but I typically do to put down these dates. These are from the planner spot. And then I've had a lot of questions about my ink pen. I've been sticking with the Sarasa mark on 0.5. It is linked in the description below as well. I picked these up on Amazon. But I've used this pen for several weeks now, and I really like how it writes on the Erin Condren paper and on the PlannerKate stickers. No issues with skipping, and I am pretty heavy-handed. All right, why don't we just go ahead and finish up the sidebar since I took this washi all the way across. I do have the sidebar add-on here. I think I'll put my tracker. I've been using the mini calendar, but for this week, I'm going to cover it up. Next week, I'll probably go back to not covering it, but just with how things are going for Thanksgiving and the things I need to get done. I need more of this planning space rather than the calendar. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to put the this week sticker off of the headers down here. I don't know if that gave me that much more room. Maybe just a little bit compared to normal because of the thick washi taking up more room as well. But I think that's ample space for my sidebar and listing those to-do items. Okay, let's start with my meetings, and these are the stickers that I used on my monthly planning, so I don't have a whole lot of those left for the weekly view. I do have my checklist labels I could use, and my dash labels and dash scallops. Kind of feeling these, so let's go with some of these third box appointment labels. So Monday, I do have a sorority meeting. So we'll go ahead and get that down. And I'm going to make a little note. I am the hostess, so there are some extra things that have to happen since it's my turn to host the meeting. And on my personal calendar, we have Thanksgiving at my in-laws and at my parents' house, and I definitely want to use the full boxes for that. So we'll use this color for my in-laws first, and then we'll use this one for dinner at my parents' house. And then we will label those with some dash scallops. Get both of those down, and then I do want to label, while we are at my in-laws, my niece is going to cut my son's hair for me, and I'll use one of those skinny dash labels for that. I just want to remember to have some cash ready for her for doing that. Saves me a trip up to the barber. And I think we need to look at my work meeting schedule. I do have several, even though it's a shortened week because of Thanksgiving. And I only have 3 meetings this week. Again, it is a shorter work week for us, so not a whole lot of time for meetings anyway. But we still have some things that, of course, need to be done before we go on our Thanksgiving break. So we'll get those put down. And then while we're looking at that, school schedule, we have a early dismissal on Wednesday. So I think that's at noon, I think. Or maybe it's Tuesday. I think we have Wednesday off. That's right. Now let's talk about Taekwondo schedule. It too is a little bit different because of Thanksgiving. And we will do class on Monday, which will be at normal time, 6 o'clock. And then because of Thanksgiving, there's no classes on Thursday, and there's only 1 class on Wednesday for all ranks, and that will be at 5:30. So only 2 options there. And I really think that those are like all of the out of the norm things. We have work meetings and that kind of funky Taekwondo schedule and sorority. Let's look at, I also want to do this. I think I want to put one of these bigger boxes for a weekend banner on here. Up here, see how this is going to look. And I don't have the sampler, so I'm going to have to pull some weekend banners from my stash, but I'm sure that I have something that will work. So all of my weekend banners are in this particular binder, and I have this style where it's kind of a print and a script. Looks like I got those in all the colorways. And I have this old school version and these even older ones, but I don't like this because it's like the rainbow color. Or we have the type font or the scripts, it looks like. Could even go even older and use this one. I think I'm gonna go with this navy blue option. And then try to put this down centered. Perfect. All right, now let's do weekly cleaning. And I used my full box ombres on my month view. Actually really like how it turned out with some sections on my sidebar there. So I don't have those to use from the kit. This is another one of my older binders that has like PlannerKate color labels of sorts. And I wanted to use a full box, maybe. Could even do these that aren't quite a full box. Have them in a couple different colors. Or I could do the striped version, or even some flags. This isn't going to be a perfect match, but on this full box sheet, we have like a khaki color we could use. And then I could put the checklists on that. Now, the reason I don't usually just put a checklist on the actual planner itself is because a lot of times I end up rearranging where I am going to do the cleaning. So if I put it down on Friday and then it happens on Saturday, I can go back and move my sticker because PlannerKate stickers are repositionable. Whereas if I wrote on the planner, that's obviously a little harder to move. Would it be the end of the world if it was on a different day? No, not really. But I like having that option. So I'll probably do some cleaning on Friday morning since we don't have work and want to tidy up after Thanksgiving. And then probably going to do some more weekly reset stuff on Sunday. Now I did leave space here so I could pull like a script sticker of some sort to use. I don't know what I'm going to have exactly in here, but this is the 2021 font that I used for the weekend banner, and I do have some scripts in the same font. So I just wanted to see, this was a custom that I did. Do I have anything? Oh, this is perfect. So this was the mixed script where there's a bunch on here. And I have a clean house and another clean house. And since I'm pulling all of these fonts, let's just look to see if there's anything else that I want to use off of here. It's kind of redundant, but we'll do the no school up here for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Feels so good to be using up some of these stickers. Again, this was the 2021 font, and obviously I still have plenty left to use. And then maybe instead of this, we can do a this week sticker that matches. And I know, looking through here, that I had some church stickers that I'm gonna need here in a minute. So small group will be on Wednesday evening. I think that we will still have a small group, so I'm just gonna plan that in there. And I know that we will have a small group on Sunday. And then I had also done this church sticker as a custom. So that will be for the sermon after small group. I had also ordered these PK customs. So I'm sure there's going to be a Black Friday sale going on. So I'm just going to make a little note for that. And probably, is it Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday? I don't know. I get confused with all the things. So we'll just put both down just as a reminder. All right, that kind of took me on a tangent there. I was just looking for a clean house sticker, but I like using the font that matches the Hello Weekend, and I don't really mind that the headers are in a different font. I think it looks just fine. So let's get some cleaning tasks down. These are just my typical weekly reset items, and I'll do some of them probably on Friday and then finish up on Sunday. And I think that's gonna wrap up the plans. I am looking forward to some time off this week. I've been thinking still a lot about my 2024 plans. I've been kind of organizing my office still, and I'm ready to move out of my fall setup in my traveler's notebook and head into more of a winter / Christmas setup. But I've really been enjoying like taking the time to really pick the things that I want to put in there instead of just grabbing some papers and doing a quick update. It's been a long time since I've sat down and done like a really big overhaul of my traveler's notebook setup. So just as we're heading into my favorite months, that's something that I enjoy doing. And it looks like I might have some time here to do that this week. So fingers crossed. But I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. And I know I enjoy using up some of these older font stickers and even these full box flags. Brings a little something different to my page, which when I look back through my planners, I always really like some of those, you know, other weeks like this week where I used some different stickers and some headers here. So it's what makes the planning interesting to me, is trying out and playing with all my different PlannerKate stickers. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you back on my next video.